Lots of 9s, 9.5s across the board, 9.2. They're looking really strong overall. Their team includes March, Borev, Ryzen, Keen, and QO. 3-2 this season. They've accumulated about $18,000 in prize money so far.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And yeah, these teams have been playing very well, and MVP Phoenix has been playing well. And as we were talking to Heen, he was kind of telling us that like they've kind of started slacking off a bit towards the end here. They haven't been doing too well, so their mindset's not really the same as it was. And so I'm kind of worried for them today against Pokerface, who are looking very confident.
Yeah, they're looking very confident. I got to speak to Cynical just real quick right before the broadcast started. And he was saying that, yeah, we're feeling really confident for once today. We're confident going into this match. So,
yep, I would be betting my rares on Pokerface today.
I was about to put my rares on MVP because QO told me he put rares on himself. So he's really confident that he'll win today.
Uh-huh. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. It's kind of the little intro graphic for each player. The KDAs and the most picked. Disruptor. Naga.
Yeah, that is certainly a QO hero. He's very dangerous on the Naga.
Oh, yeah.
We'll choose MVP. Going to the International this year, they're doing the play-in wildcard tournament.
Yep.
And I would say if they have their confidence, all of the teams in Korea keep improving at an astounding rate. I would say they have a good chance of actually making it through if they got the confidence there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I really hope the MVP coach is going to start cracking the whip, starting to make them really focus down and start practicing hard for it, because they can definitely do it, I feel.
Yeah. And here's Pokerface. They have Febby, their captain, JYU, Sky, Cynical, and MP. These guys statistically are a little bit weaker than MVP. They're kind of like a lot of them were from Bird Gang in season 1 of the Korean DOTA2 League, if you're following then. And they switched around, I think, 2 of their members, and they're looking really strong nowadays. They're definitely stronger than their first incantation.
Yeah, they're looking great. They've really come a long way for sure. And yeah, I definitely feel like they could very well take this game today.
Yeah, I know you're in the Pokerface.
I'm a Pokerface fan today.
Today, yeah? I'm an MVP fan today.
All right.
We'll have to just see who wins in the end, Moonglade.
And I believe it might have been Pokerface playing last night in some T tournaments, or one of the last couple of days. They were definitely playing up against, like, I think it was Titan.
Yeah, they got 2-0'd by Titan. So, I mean, but still, Titan was such a strong team.
Very experienced.
They're by far the best team in C.
They've been around for so long, too, like compared to Pokerface.
Originally Orange, they got 3rd at the International last year.
Right.
I believe 3 of the members of the original roster are the same as the ones from last TI, so...
Okay, so...
A little bit of people switching around.
Whoa.
A little bit of fan service, I suppose, there. Showing off to the camera.
I guess.
Yeah, but I believe we'll be getting into the game very shortly. Had a lot of fans show up to watch the games today.
Yeah.
MVP seems to always be able to draw a good amount of the crowd, and you can now get their player cards in game, and they also have a pennant.
Oh, great.
So if you want to support MVP Korean esports,
might have to pick that up.
Yeah, show them some love. I have both Zephyr and MVP pennants.
You fanboy. I've only got a DK one so far. I went for the safe rares, man. Like
safe rares. Well, I just got them, I want to put them in my little profile on Dota, so show my Korean pride.
No, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. And yeah, we do actually have a great turnout today. Yeah, definitely, a lot of fans for MVP especially. But I mean, considering both teams are Korean, I don't blame such a turnout.
Yeah.
And what a fitting way to kind of end the round robin with these two teams.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, Moonglade. In a Korean fashion style. That's something about... I understood like 1 or 2 of those words, but I can't make enough out of it. It's talking about ending something.
Let's end it today.
Someone needs to sponsor me Korean lessons. That's what needs to happen. And then I can translate all of these signs on the fly.
Yeah. I'm getting there. I'm learning it bit by bit. I can read stuff slowly now.
That's the first step.
Yeah. I need to get Ron at the office to hook me up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he'd help me out a lot.
Ron's really good at Korean.
Oh, he's a god.
Nobody knows who Ron is, but he's a person that's lived in Korea for a long time, in America.
10 years.
He's basically fluent in Korean.
Completely bilingual.
Yeah. So it's pretty impressive that you can do that. Not easy learning Korean, that's for damn sure.
No. I mean, the alphabet's probably the easiest part for sure. But
It is definitely.
you can learn it in, like...
One day?
I'd say it's going to take me like a week to be
Okay.
comfortable because...
Yeah, like there's a difference between getting down the basics, I suppose, and being
like,
comfortable.
sound it out for sure. And like, oh, yeah, you kind of recognize stuff. But then there's like weird
Nuances,
rules where it's
yeah.
like, if it's at the start of a word, it's different sounding to when it's in the middle or at the end.
Yeah,
or,
that's
you
true.
know, so it can get confusing.
Yeah, but I remember also Heen was talking drafting-wise that MVP may do a bit of a push strat at some point or another.
TI strategy to be
yeah.
specific.
Like March Warlock or Death Prophet.
I want to see some Warlock for sure.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Warlock. Please.
Warlock and Jakiro and Death Prophet also, if they can get it.
And like the MVP style heroes.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, I'm sure Pokerface is very ready for this style, though. I mean, they have done their research for sure, and they are feeling confident, so...
There is a difference, though, between knowing a style and playing against it. That's exactly what Heen said.
That's exactly what he said, for sure.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see how they're going to react to it if they decide to play that sort of style.
Indeed. So we will be getting into the game quite shortly. Just the last few minutes.
Getting everything set up here.
Yep.
Getting that lobby online.
Yeah, MVP looks good to go. They're all set up and ready and confident.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like there's anyone in either booth, so it's just a matter of time now until the game is up, picks and bans begin.
That's true. Yeah, after this, I guess it's the end of the round robin, and we'll go to kind of a playoffs.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. Well, looks like we're about to get underway into our second match of the day. This is going to be the Tier 1 best of 3 between MVP Phoenix and Pokerface. The winner will walk away with $5,000 added to their already
Ridiculous prize pool.
Yeah.
Is it going to be just 5,000?
It depends.
6,000, 5,000?
6,000 for Pokerface. They're on a one-game winning streak, which means they get an additional 1,000 added onto that prize pool every time they win a match in a row. But if they lose, it's reset.
Completely reset. So always want to build that bankroll.
Building your bankroll, poker style.
Ride that money train.
Yeah. There's a lot of I have a lot of poker player friends out here, so
Yeah, it's kind of funny how there's like the amount of poker players out here. They kind of just live here.
it all came from StarCraft 1, Moonglade.
Yeah.
All the, like the StarCraft 1 pro gamers that were foreigners in Korea like picked up poker and like just like made absurd amounts of money through that, and
Yeah.
they invited all their friends over to Korea.
It's pretty funny how that all worked out. We already have an interesting kind of pickup from Pokerface, starting with the Enigma.
First pick, Enigma.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think this is a cynical hero. He generally plays a lot of the junglers.
Right.
Pokerface,
as
like
we've seen,
Enchantress.
Enchantress pick up in the last couple games.
So we'll probably see cynical on that black holer. There's Ryzen, the support player for MVP.
Most likely playing that Rubik.
Yep. And we got
Ooh,
Jakiro as well. It could be,
alright.
honestly, like between Ryzen and Heen, it can go either way with these supports.
Yeah.
We have seen Jakiro played by both. I think Ryzen has played Rubik a little bit more. But I'm sure they can both play the heroes just fine.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
Heen.
So they're well on their way to doing the kind of TI-style push strategy that Heen was mentioning to us earlier.
Yeah. Actually, there's an interview with Heen on Liquid Dota. If you're interested and want to just get to know a little bit more information about him or MVP in general.
I'd love to know more about him, for sure.
Dota. So yeah, you can check it out on Liquid Dota.
Okay. You see Bristleback also picked up from Pokerface. JYU has played it in his last 3 games.
Yeah. Generally doing offlane shenanigans for PF. And yeah, the first 2 bans from MVP are, I feel, perfect bans. And Pokerface, they're banning a little bit more specifically against MVP. And Phoenix are just saying, we're not afraid. Aha, Warlock ban. I think...
Oh, see, they were ready.
I think they're ready because I know that they kind of wanted to pick up the Warlock.
Exactly.
And it was actually kind of looking that way. Rubik first pick is great. They have Black Hole already to steal. Bristleback won't give too much decent spells really to steal, just small spammable ones.
They got rid of a Phantom Assassin too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe Pokerface trying to take a page out of EG's book and run PA mid.
Maybe they watched the summit. They were like, hey, actually pretty OP if it's done right.
I think they're like, you generally want to Wisp, though, for kind of couple with the PA.
Wisp still in the pool for sure, but no PA, so both teams.
That's 2 QO heroes banned out, a March hero, and then a 4-Ev hero, the Ember Spirit.
Very interesting. These teams obviously doing a lot of research.
Oh yeah, of course. These guys have the Korean scene. Like everyone knows each other quite well.
Well, when it's so small, yeah, it's especially easy. You have to be very careful with how your information gets released. And I mean, with so many online tournaments going on too, it's not so easy to kind of hide your strategies for very long.
You just have to keep coming up with new ones, trying to stay ahead of the curve.
Definitely makes you evolve pretty quickly.
It does. MVP, though, adapted, I think, one of the fastest teams to adapt to 6.8. And now 6.81's out, but definitely not as a big change from 6.79.
Oh, yeah.
More like just minor changes here and there that haven't actually changed too much, I feel.
Yeah. Oh, and we see a Wisp ban, too.
Oh, yeah. So it looks like MVP are on the same page as you and I, Moonglade.
Looks like it.
I'm liking it. They're like, you can see they're taking a while. Ooh, Slark pickup.
Oh, I love seeing some Slark.
There we go. I believe March will play that hero. QO, I think, is also able to play Slark. It's definitely a style of hero that he plays. Like, QO likes to be very aggressive with his heroes. Sometimes will YOLO a little bit too much.
Well, it sounds like a perfect Slark player.
Yeah. Well, I kind of play like him, too. Like, in my games, I like to be really hyper-aggressive.
Yeah?
And high-mobility heroes.
Oh, yeah.
So it's always fun to watch QO play.
For Ev, the off-laner for MVP.
Maybe we'll see him on Slark.
He could play Slark.
Well, like, nowadays, we generally see Slark as more of a safe laner.
Yeah. We've certainly seen that more in KDL.
Yeah, he's very versatile, though. Very versatile hero. And Pokerface picking up a Witch Doctor, which means they got really good team fight, a lot of sustainability in these fights as well. They're going to be able to go toe-to-toe with MVP.
Yeah, I kind of like it a lot. It's kind of taken a page out of MVP's book. They've always kind of focused on survivability and sustainability. So I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Sky, most likely going to be playing that hero, the Witch Doctor.
Yep, most likely. Still, though, the final 2 cores for Pokerface are unknown. They need a mid laner. They need a safe laner. Position 1 and 2, respectively. MVP probably looking for the off laner still. They have a Tide available. They want to go with Tide. I know 4-Ev is pretty darn solid on that hero.
Oh, I could definitely see a Tide with this lineup for sure.
The thing is, Pokerface has a lot of channeled abilities on the support, so they want to make sure they have a good amount of disables or disruptions, and they do have that with Telekinesis and Ice Path. But do they want more? That's the question.
I reckon they could definitely do with one more. I would love to see a Tide Hunter here. I mean, what else could they play? You can still see like an Invoker mid.
MVP don't play Centaur too much.
No. We haven't seen much Centaur.
Yeah. I'd be okay with that. Timbersaw would actually be good. If they do offensive tri-lane. Okay, no, they're picking up the Death Prophet.
This kind of works too.
Yeah, this is good as well.
Yeah.
That'll be March playing on that, so I believe QO will end up on the Slark.
Okay.
Unless they want to be really greedy with their laning and put the Slark off lane. Or even go for an offensive tri-lane, give Slark the 1v1.
Yeah.
They could do that as well.
What else could they pick up? I mean, you could pick up like a Mirana still, perhaps. Something that goes well with the offensive tri-lane.
Yeah. At Pokerface, they have to pretty much play defensive because Enigma will most likely be in the jungle. I don't see him off-laning in this situation because Bristleback's already picked up.
Yeah.
So Phoenix, if they want to try to punish this and go offensive, they could make that happen. Even use Slark, Jakiro, and the Rubik in an offensive scenario, but they'll probably end up running Death Prophet in that lane.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, you can always play Death Prophet mid as well.
Yeah, they have MVP have a pretty solid pushing lineup at this point. We'll see the last year they add in to really complement the lineup. If there's any more push power or sustainability, but that's kind of the style of MVP. They like a lot of push, and then in the team fights, they want to be able to last a long time. But the
Faceless Void.
Interesting. Pokerface actually does like this hero.
They got a lot of like team fighting ability here.
They have actually like insane team fighting ability, and
Actually getting ridiculous.
Febi's hero pool has really increased as well over time, I've noticed.
We can just look at the last 3 games he's played. I mean, he's played all over the place. Ever Spirit, Gyro, and the last one, which I forget.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sorry. They're all different, though.
They're all different.
All right. Yeah, these teams are certainly taking their time as far as the picks and bans are concerned.
Yeah, they don't want to. Yeah, it's hard to choose. I mean, they're countering each other so well. They really know each other so well. So they're making it really count with picks and bans for sure.
Yeah, it could be like MVP's kind of on a time limit with this match. If it gets to this the sick late game, then
it's only going to get really.
I think Pokerface can really tear it out. Now, that's not to say that MVP doesn't have any late game. On the contrary, they have really good late game, but the team fight ability, I feel, for Pokerface is the big threat. You get Agnum's Scepter, Death Ward from the Witch Doctor. You put down the Chronosphere, Bristleback's tanking all over the place. You got Black Hole, the threat of Black Hole even.
Yep.
Forcing your team to be very scattered.
Oh, there's just so much. There's just so much.
If you get like a 3-person Black Hole and then the Chronosphere follow-up, that's like 10 seconds plus of downtime for your team where you just can't do anything.
And you can take damage from. So, yeah. It's going to get pretty brutal, especially in the late game for sure. So I feel like MVP Phoenix is really going to have to make it work early on. They're really going to have to be very aggressive.
Well, their lineup does allow them to do that. They can certainly be aggressive. And the final bans will be the Invoker from MVP, as well as the Queen of Pain from Pokerface.
Okay.
And, Queen of Pain did get a bit of a buff last patch. Shadow Strike does get more range as you level it up. And it's on a really short cooldown at the max level, so it's technically a good item to pick up. Based on the picks and bans, it does look like MVP want to run this Slark in the offlane, so that probably will end up being 4 out of 0. But, they pick up the Brewmaster.
Okay.
So that will be the final pick. Really, MVP can lane this like 5 different ways if they want.
Yeah.
They have so many options.
A lot of versatility, especially with Death Prop and Slark.
Yeah, their mid-game is going to be damn good, though.
But I feel like they're going to really fall off in the late game. I feel like Brewmaster's good until a point.
50 minutes into the game is when he starts to kind of fall off. But he can still be a force to reckon with before that. And just based on their lineup, though, we'll be taking towers and objectives quite quickly this game. Pokerface don't have an insane amount of anti-push, so maybe their last pick will help out with that creep clearing ability. Okay, perfect. Shadow Fiend.
Definitely does the job.
Yeah, I like that. That's a really nice last pick for Pokerface. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, the draft has completed. Both teams thought long and hard about the heroes they wanted to pick and ban. And Pokerface, they really are focusing on the team fight. They got a lot of damage. Their late game is looking very solid. MVP, all about the push. They got a lot of mid-game, some late-game potential, but the team fight, I do have to give it to Pokerface. It really will just come down to execution. Can MVP take the objectives, do what they want in this game, or can Pokerface drag it to the late game and take him out there? That is the question.
That is the question, Flash. It's going to be a great game.
Said, all right, here we go. Game number 1 in this best of 3 here at the Korean DOTA2 League between Pokerface and MVP. My name is Whiplash. He's Moonglade, and if you want to follow us, support us on Twitter, you can find us at @Whiplash.
Yeah, and I'm at MoongladeAU.
Yeah, also, MVP has a Twitter. It's at SC2MVP. So
originally a StarCraft 2 team.
Yep.
Yeah.
They had a League of Legends team for a while, and now I believe Samsung bought out the team.
Yeah, I mean, they're good at making top players, that's for sure. Top StarCraft players, top LoL players.
It's funny because I've talked to some people that have been in the house, and they're like, I think that the MVP coach sold his soul to the devil or something, because like He doesn't like make the players practice or train especially hard.
Oh, really?
But they like still somehow like always like win championships and such. So he's just getting like unreal luck.
Maybe he's just like really good at like picking the right players to recruit.
I think that could be it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the ability he got after he sold his soul to the devil.
You can like see like numbers above their head or something. It's like, okay, this guy's gonna do well
Yeah.
in the next couple of years.
Oh, well, we do have a bit of a pause here, ladies and gentlemen. I believe Cynical just had a headset issues, so as soon as that is resolved, we'll get things underway.
Yeah.
Predictions for score, Moonglade. What do you think?
For score, I think we're gonna see Pokerface 2-0.
2-0 Pokerface.
2-0. Bet my res.
2-1 MVP.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, cool. We got
Ooh.
Tenbird and Sexy Bambo in the crowd.
Busted.
Actually, I was out.
Hiding at the back in the dark.
I was out on Friday night, and I randomly saw Tenbird like walking through the street, and I'm like, "Oh, Tenbird, what's up?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, one of my friends randomly always sees him like whenever he goes out.
Oh really? Loves to party.
He loves the party, I guess.
Fair enough.
He made so much money from the Nexon sponsorship league or the starter league. Like the first tournament was like $100,000 for the victory. And
Wow.
back then, Bird Gang was like the best team in Korea. It was before Zephyr came.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. International, DOTA2. That sign is saying, like, I think he wants those Korean casters to be there and cast.
Well, you never know. Maybe they'll be able to do some work here, cover for the Korean side.
I believe that last year the Koreans went. They had like a
Oh,
few of them-
really?
Yeah, go, and they casted from the international.
Oh, well,
So they could
that'd
do
be
that
awesome.
again. Yeah.
that'd be great.
Possible.
Yeah,
We're on hashtag road to TI5.
yeah, that's true. I mean, the casters for the international are going to be insane. Like looking at the lineup, I actually can't wait to watch it.
I'm so excited.
We're gonna have to have like a sleepover party and just watch
Slumber
it all.
party.
Slumber party for like however long it's gonna go for.
And it's like a week long of
Yeah.
just we're gonna be hibernating nerds
Yep.
and just watch Dota.
Oh man, it'd be so good.
I'm pretty pumped for the international.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait for it to happen.
I can't wait.
And we have like a lot of good tournaments happening before that. Like right now we have DreamHack going on.
Yep.
And
Dream League.
yeah, Dream League. So also China's got some big tournaments.
China's
as
always
well.
got something going on. They have so many tournaments here.
It's really cool because last year they were really slacking, and it looks like starting this year, like China decided to kind of get their act together and get like their players in a lot of tournaments and
Like
such. Again.
WPC, like ECL, and like all these other tournaments that I haven't really heard of before, but they're like popping up and they have ridiculous prize pools.
Well, WPC's been around for years.
WPC has been around for sure, but like there's a bunch of other ones that I just like haven't really known about in the past, and I see them like listed on in game. Maybe buy a ticket for it, check it out.
Yeah,
I bought a lot of tickets for our Dota, man.
that's good.
Yeah.
You can get the Korean Dota 2 ticket as well if you want.
If you guys want to check it out,
There's some pretty cool swag with it as well, like a
You get
really
a-
cool Slark set.
yeah, I got that.
Some like a really cool Observer Ward as well.
Yep. Yep. Definitely really helps it out, KDL, getting a lot of support, buying tickets. Keeps it going, keeps Korean Dota alive,
That's right.
and road to TI5 could very well happen.
Okay. Well, actually, we have I think two of the players coming out of the booth. So could be maybe bathroom break or something.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Like all the MVP players are actually leaving the booth, and I'm kind of unsure what's going on.
Might have to take a break. We'll have to wait and see exactly.
Yeah, we could just randomly break it up.
Yeah.
Not sure. And the players are actually just going to the bathroom.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to win TI? What's your bet for TI?
EG.
You're gonna go for EG?
Vote for EG.
Wow. Okay.
I think
I
when
mean-
they're on their game, like PDD is such a crazy drafter, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of EG, especially after watching them at the summit. They played a great games. And, but I mean, you still got like DK and you got like IG and all these guys looking.
Yeah,
so
there's
strong.
a lot of like teams that can take it. The competition is as fierce as ever.
Oh, it's
I'm
insane.
not sure who that guy is, but I did kind of see him talking a lot to the MVP players before the matches.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. And they always have like the 1v1 mid sort of thing going on at the international too, don't they? For like specific players. I wonder who's gonna win that.
I'm not sure, man. I'm also watching Hing like stumble around, like not sure what's going on.
Yeah, I haven't. We have no idea what's going on. We don't
No
actually
idea.
get told anything, unfortunately. We just
No.
have to kind of wing it until it's either break time or go time.
Yeah, that's right. It's break time or go time.
Nothing in between.
No, it's all or nothing. Hashtag all in or nothing.
All in at the KDL.
Yep, that's right. It's unfortunately, yeah. So the players from MVP, they're returning to their booths, but we have no idea what's going on. They just love to do this, man. There's a lot of people though in the Pokerface booths trying to get things fixed up.
Yeah, it must have been a pretty bad issue, either with sound or, I don't know, some sort of hardware issue.
I mean, they still have the game paused.
Hopefully not restarted.
No, I mean, like nothing's happened, so I don't think they need to restart.
No.
No.
No. I don't think so.
Nope.
Not a chance.
But yeah, so Moonglade,
Whiplash.
what's up, man?
Not much, man. You know, just kind of thinking about the international. Thinking about, have you watched any of the games at DreamHack yet?
I haven't gotten a chance. It's kind of like out of my time zone a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah,
I've been really busy over the weekend as well.
Well, actually, it kind of starts pretty early for us. I think it starts like maybe like 9 p.m. or something,
Okay.
which is actually for the first games, but obviously it goes pretty late. It goes like pretty much all night. So I like caught like the first games.
I'll be able to watch some tonight, though, for
And
sure.
I got a ticket, so I've been watching them in the client
Oh,
this
sick,
morning.
dude.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I buy a lot of tickets, dude. And I love actually really like the casting. I think it's Luminous.
Mm-hmm.
I think like he's like, do you know Destiny, right? The StarCraft guy. He kind of
Yeah.
sounds like Destiny. I think it might be Luminous, but I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with like all the casters and their voice sounds, but like he's actually really good,
He's very, very knowledgeable.
like insanely knowledgeable. And the way they do like their casting is like so casual, but like still like really good.
Yeah, like informative.
Yeah, it's really informative, and they kind of just have like a really intelligent conversation about the game, which is definitely the level I want to get to.
Nice, dude.
I'm jealous.
With practice, you can get there.
Practice. I
Moonglade.
mean, I've already put in a lot of time into Dota, but I still got a long way to go for sure.
Oh, it's kind of like, you can never really hit a certain peak. You just have to keep climbing up that ladder.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many intricacies with Dota 2. There's so many things that you just don't know until you see it happen, or like
Experience it.
there's a lot of experience required for sure. So like,
It's one of the things that makes the game so beautiful, though. And
Makes it a
so
beautiful
full
game.
of depth.
yeah, but incredibly hard to learn.
Yeah. It's not like it's kind of like it's not a skill curve, it's a skill wall. Like to try to like learn the game.
Yeah, you pretty much have to break through. You need like a sledgehammer.
That's right. But once you like start to crack it, you feel the awe of Dota 2, and you're like, this is great.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty sure like no other game really comes in, comes close to it when it's actually like a giant tournament. Like the international just gets so many viewers, and I'm sure a lot of those viewers have no idea what's going on, but it's still so exciting just because the fight's so
hype.
great, and the hype is there, and the prize money's there, and
Yeah.
the casters are doing their job really well.
We are at $9,400,000 approximately.
We're getting to 10 mil easy.
Oh yeah, we are. There are so many like bonus stretch goals that we have accomplished, and I can't wait for like the upgraded mega creep models. That will be very exciting.
That'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah, like the hero model remakes as well.
Yeah,
Excited for that.
man, I really want a Zeus remake.
Me too, dude. I think if I had the vote, it'd be like Zeus, Jakiro are like my top two I want to see remodeled, and then after that, Viper. Viper has a cool art style, but it doesn't really fit in with a lot of the other Dota heroes.
All right.
Even
yeah.
I was looking at Nature's Prophet, and he kind of could use a bit of a touch-up as well.
Yeah, I definitely think Zeus for sure. Though, like Zeus is like just not.
Looks
not-
like he looks like Mario.
He looks like Mario, yeah, with like white hair.
Yeah.
I feel like he should be like actually look like the king of gods or whatever. Like
Yeah, he needs
should
to be like freaking ripped, like
giant-
a huge beard.
Yeah.
He needs to look like Zeus.
Yeah, he looks like he needs to would be able to kill people and stuff.
Yeah. I want him like to hold like lightning bolts in his hand.
Yeah. Now we're talking. Yeah,
That's what I
exactly.
want.
Yeah.
All right, well, still got the game paused up, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the delays. Unfortunately, this happens from time to time. That
actually happens quite often.
yeah, electronic sports and all of that. I guess this gives more time for both teams to strategize. I guess
Yeah.
maybe not so much Pokerface. They're trying to fix the headset, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's too much else they can do. They've made their picks and bans. They know exactly what their plan is. I mean, MVP looking for kind of a push style for sure. Coming online a lot earlier than the lineup of Pokerface.
Yeah, they got insane mid game.
Yeah, late game for Pokerface though is going to be even more insane.
Yeah.
Like it's actually like sickening how good it can be if they survive the mid game. Don't feed too much. And kind of play. I did say play pretty defensively.
I also want to know, like, how are MVP going to lane this? Because they have a lot of options. Do they do the offensive tri lane?
I think
Slark a 1v1. Brewmaster mid. Can they put Brewmaster on the off lane? And Slark mid.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I definitely could see like offensive tri lane with Death Prophet would be pretty cool. Rubik, Chikiro. Then maybe Slark off lane.
We'll have to wait and see. All right, still there's people trying to solve things in the Pokerface booth from what we can kind of see from our angle in the KDL studio.
That's all the information we get. We get our eyes.
You know what time it is? It's time to open up Twitch chat and see what everyone's up to.
If you guys have any questions on Twitch
time.
chat, feel free to ask us.
We're here, man.
We're just chilling.
We're just chilling. Oh no, it's just Russian spam.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I sent SPO.TV an email about getting more mods, but
No love.
No love. They didn't respond.
Well, I mean, if you guys actually want to send us a question or anything, oh wait, game is back. Never mind.
We're good to go. Okay.
We're all good to go, guys.
I really wish these Russians would stop spamming, though. I'm not sure if it's bots or whatever, but it's really annoying and it's no fun.
No, it makes it hard to read Twitch chat, that's for sure.
Yeah, I can't even answer anything in there, but the game is underway.
Yeah, I mean, they can always tweet at us if they have any questions.
Yeah, that's true. If you want, you can tweet at us at Whiplash, at MoongladeAU if you got any questions. I'm going to send SPO.TV another email. Try the help out in the Twitch chat. Get some extra help there. Send me a PM on Twitch TV. VT Whiplash is my ID. Just shoot me a message if you think you want to do some modding now.
Yep, absolutely.
Just prevent the like the mass Russian spam and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care if people are like doing Kappa and like the funny short stories. Like 10 years since Sing stream. I'm okay with that.
No Copperino, Pastorino, Cappuccino.
I love that. No, you can't. If you want to be a mod, you have to allow that. That's the Twitch chat experience can be a big part of what makes things fun. But let's go ahead and do a little bit more breakdown here, Moonglade, as far as lanes are concerned.
Absolutely.
It looks like it will be. We could be seeing an offensive tri lane with Brewmaster bottom. They really want to shut things down.
Okay.
And Pokerface are kind of scrambling around, figuring out, okay, how are we going to do the lanes? What's going to happen here? Do we just sack bottom lane? And ooh,
another pause.
Yep. And they're asking what is the reason for the pause? Something with the computer. I didn't catch anything beyond that, but of course the problem will be with the computer. So, yeah, looking at the lanes,
looks like we're going to have like a 2-2-1 for Pokerface.
Yeah,
From the looks of it at the moment, but it could change up. I mean, Enigma obviously denying one creep in middle.
Yep. Will he head to the Dire Jungle, actually? That's a possibility.
Yeah.
With the offensive tri-lane. There's a lot of warding going on from MVP in the enemy jungle. They've blocked, I believe, 2 or 3 of the camps, actually.
Yep. And we do see a Slark in middle at the moment. Death Prophet kind of rotating to the top lane.
She's going to get the haste, and I think that's what she wanted. Yeah, it probably will end up with Death Prophet being in the top and Slark mid. But yeah, like that's one of the cool things about MVP's lineup. It's so hard to figure out, like, where are we putting our heroes? How do we do our laning, you know?
They definitely do have a lot of options, that's for sure.
But
the Koreans are talking about the Radiant jungle at the moment. We see lots of pings on the map. Obviously talking about the warding of the camps, so definitely trying to shut down the Enigma early on.
Yeah, this is actually like really smart by MVP. They're kind of like taking all of the early game control away from Pokerface. Because if MVP have a really good early game, they'll snowball into the mid game, and it could just hit a point where Pokerface can't do enough.
Yeah.
And they just fall really far behind, and before their cores really come online.
I definitely think it's kind of like a must. Like, they're gonna have to do like work early. They don't want Faceless Void getting any sort of farm. They don't want Shadow Demon doing too well early.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, the late game is just so strong that they're gonna have to make it work early.
That's true. I hope there's not too many more pauses, because eventually I will have to use the bathroom. And if this game goes on 50 minutes, then...
well, you just drank a whole monster, so yeah, you're going to be busting sooner than later. I'm sorry.
That's true.
I got your back if you need to go, man. Don't worry. I'll solo cast this straight up.
All right. I will... I'll be fast about my business. But, I mean, when nature calls, you have to answer. Whether it be Nature's Prophet, Treant Protector, or Enchantress. They call you, you got to answer that phone. You can't ignore them.
I guess so.
All right, well, last time we had the pause, it was on Pokerface's end. This time it's MVP, Akio pausing, and man, I wish that there wasn't this many problems.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. It definitely kills the hype a little bit.
Yeah, it kills the hype a little bit. I want to cast these games, man. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm getting all excited here. It looks like it might be, I don't know, maybe not just yet. I think he might have reset his computer, actually.
Yeah, possibly. We'll see. We will still see. I think the Korean commentators have just started making jokes with each other at this point.
Yeah, it's getting to that point for sure.
It is. We're running out of filler content to talk about. We're not going to go to food yet, Moonglade. Not yet.
Well, I haven't really been eating anything interesting anyway. I mean, I've been eating a lot of salad.
Oh, yeah?
So
I had a salad the other night as well.
Oh, what kind of salad?
Yeah, it was like just like a chicken salad, like chicken Caesar salad kind of thing.
Where'd you get it from?
Paris spaghetti.
That's what I eat, man.
Yeah?
That's all I eat. I try and have one of them maybe.
You're looking a little healthier nowadays, Moonglade.
Am I?
You lost some weight, yeah. A little bit of weight.
Probably all that hair that's gone.
Maybe it's the hair, too. All right. There we go. We're starting things off nice. Arcana on the Death Prophet in March. Handling the DP. That's actually really cool looking. I like it.
That immortal item? Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Slark's looking pretty cool as well. As some nice cosmetic fins, I believe.
Yeah, it's looking good.
I love the dagger he has as well. I want that dagger.
I'm actually really liking this harassment from the Enigma mid lane too. Really helping out the Shadow Demon early. Yeah. Shadow Fiend, sorry.
Shadow Fiend should do just fine in his lane. I'd be surprised if he didn't win that straight out.
Yeah, I mean, especially against the Slark for sure.
And meanwhile, it's an offensive tri-lane with Brewmaster who can really do a lot of work in the other stages. Kind of use Thunderclap to bully the enemy hero out of the lane.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got like Ice Path, you got Thunderclap.
Can't block the creeps at all. Cynical forced down to 2 camps.
Telekinesis.
Death Prophet's just 1v1ing against the Bristleback, which would be nice. So yeah, the lanes, mid lane is good for Pokerface, but once Kyo hits level 6, then he's
gets a little bit more dangerous for sure. And
yeah, but so far the lanes look like they will favor Phoenix. And as you can see, there's MVP pennant. Oh wow! Ooh. Look at Q. Oh, he is getting
getting YOLO.
Oh, wow!
A lot of damage.
Ooh, that's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to be very careful now, man. He cannot survive another pounce.
Yeah, one more pounce and MP's out. Now, Kyo, though, generally considered to be one of the best, if not the best, mid laner in Korea.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, pretty darn solid mechanical skill. Trying to do a little bit of dewarding from the look of things, and well, Cynical, he will, I think, eventually find 1 or 2 of the wards.
Still finding enough to kind of creep for now. Yeah. Oh, Invisary.
We'll see if he can make anything happen. There's Ice Path, but
whiffed.
Yeah, doesn't hit anything. Just trading a bit of damage back and forth. Now this Enigma, I mean, they kind of know what's going on, I think, if they saw the Enigma go down there. But the ward coverage from Phoenix, they don't know which ward spawned, or rune spawned at the bottom, I believe, from the look of things. Actually, I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that ward is in range, actually. Probably not. Oh, more aggression coming out. Liquid fire.
There we go. There's that liquid fire.
That's what we missed last game. We really needed some liquid fire last game. I mean, it helps so much in every sort of situation. Harassment, pushing, just in general, it's just so powerful.
Yeah. And looks like this Faceless Void is still finding at least some farm. Death Prophet doing amazing in the top lane. Bristleback also finding a decent amount of farm, which should be a pretty even lane between both of them. I don't anticipate anyone dying on top. Meanwhile, though, Sky's going to get hit inside the Ice Path, and there's your first blood.
Wow.
Ryzen using his Fade Bolt just to confirm the kill.
Very, very, very solid.
This is going to be quite annoying for Pokerface.
This is exactly what MVP need, too. They really need to apply the pressure early. Can't let that Faceless Void get much farm.
They're basically like they're punishing Pokerface's lineup as heavily as possible.
Greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it's true. They are a very greedy lineup.
Very smart from them.
More harassment going down on the Faceless Void. He's got to be very careful here. He's getting out of position.
Yeah, he's still decently tanky, though.
Still decently tanky, but I mean, if he gets Ice Path.
Okay, he's getting a little bit of aggressive. This could be a mistake. In comes Cynical, and he's going to get lifted up. This is very bad for the Enigma. Where's your Thunderclap? Where's your Thunderclap? There it is, and that's another kill. They could go on Febby as well. 4 of his tanky, though. Ryzen, low on health, and, oh, there's a heal. The one charge was used, and, oh, he's actually going to end up falling. But Sky, they get him. It's a turnaround kill. And now Febby, will he be able to man mode against both 4Ev and Ryzen?
Doesn't look like it.
No, the answer is no. He has to get out of there. Still, though, with the poor man's shield, he's pretty damn tanky.
Yeah, hanging in there, but he's still getting pretty low. If a telekinesis went down, he could very well be in trouble. Witch Doctor back now, so he should be just fine. Yeah, a lot of trades early. Phoenix coming out on top there. Death Prophet doing pretty well up top too.
Actually, out-farming the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah.
He's pretty impressive, but I think Slark did kind of gain some control in that lane.
Definitely got some momentum, especially after that first pounce.
Yeah, so he's actually almost even with the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that should not happen, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, as the lane progresses on, Shadow Fiend will get more and more powerful. But now level 6 is online, which will basically mean Slark is almost unkillable unless something weird happens. JYU finding an excellent amount of farm, however. And, oh, where's this Death Prophet going? That's the question.
Might be just going home.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Already picked up her phase boots. And Kyo has his level 6 as well as Bottle, Poor Man's Shield. Great item to pick up against a lot of range harassment.
T-warding from MVP, so defensive tri-lane still in full force.
It is.
Gotta be very careful.
Oh, Death Prophet's coming bottom. They're gonna go for a big push. Maybe even a kill. QO. He's gonna get the TD run, turn it around. Where's your leap? Oh, look at Shadow Fiend already running. Oh, he just TPs away.
That's probably the smartest.
That was unfortunate. Meanwhile, bottom lane, looks like they were able to take out the Faceless Void. Sky, who do you be next? March has his ultimate, the Exorcism, doing work on this tower. Cynical's nearby, though. JYU is also rotated, and Ryzen, he gets hit with the Malefice, and it's enough to take him down. March, he is low on health as well. And so JYU could be overstepping his boundaries a little bit. He's taking a lot of damage. Kyo is also rotated to the bottom lane. It's going to be just a big melee brawl at the bottom. And Kyo, he gets the pounce on the Cynical. Thunderclap to finish the job. Kyo coming in at the right time, helping out his team. The aggression continues. Everybody has kind of went to the bottom lane besides the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of stopped the push, but at the cost of their lives. There's still a lot of threat there, and the tower is almost down, almost in deniable range.
It is.
So MVP are definitely going to get this tower, and Febby's going to be really careful.
Coming out from behind, yeah. Out. Febby's not level 6. He still lacks Chronosphere. The tower will get fortified. QO has also left the lane as well. Can they get the deny? Oh, it's looking close.
Nice.
Oh, Febby with the deny. Impressive, but JYU will give up his life.
So not really worth it. Kind of worth it, but at the same time.
You don't want to die.
You don't want to die. And this is exactly MVP's plan. They want it to be very offensive, very aggressive early. Great lineup to do so, and they are getting work done.
Nice smoke.
Very nice smoke.
Well, they're going to spot this Enigma. Cynical.
Oh,
the smoke's revealed. And,
busted.
Yeah, busted indeed. Shadow Fiend's done a great job as far as last hits is concerned. He's up to 49. It is, though, 2-6. MVP raking up more kills, but then again, they are the team that will have the better lineup in the earlier stages.
Kind of expected, but it's still like trading very well at the moment and getting a tower.
Yeah. Oh, I like the aggressive ward placement from the mid lane. This is really preventing a lot of the regeneration from working. Slark, he has to kind of move into the trees.
Right.
That line of sight.
Yeah, that's a really good play. That's very smart. We got a rotation top, so they're going to try for the top tower now.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
Still just a little bit too far away for the telekinesis to go.
Still hit him, though. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I like that.
Right on the edge. Cynical in the bottom lane now. I think they want to try to push a tower.
Yeah, maybe a counter push here. It looks like they're not going to be doing any sort of defense here. JYU retreating. And down goes Exorcism.
Yeah, MVP style. They're just going to take their objectives.
This is the classic MVP style where they just take towers early, get a huge lead for the mid game, and from there kind of just snowball. And
they're going for the tier 2.
They just play such a solid game. And they can very well get this.
Yeah, there's no fortification, and if Pokerface doesn't respond to this very quick, they're going to lose the tier 2 tower. Yeah.
I think it's just going to go down at this point.
I think so as well.
Ooh, bit of damage.
They have to be careful. The cask actually doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
They don't want to get this denied either. That's another thing. It's definitely deny range.
Oh,
no, it's going to get denied. Okay, in comes the TP as well. Actually, no, the tower's destroyed, but oh, look at that. Febby gets a double chrono, and this will be a double kill as well. March running away with Ryzen, and all of a sudden that tower kill. Looks like they overstayed their welcome.
That is so cute.
That is actually so cool to look at. March with 4 stacks of the goo on him, but he's able to TP out of there.
Really nice play for Rubik. I think that actually saved him too.
Coming after MP. Oh, gets lifted up as well. That interrupts the ultimate. And they'll be able to take down the Shadow Fiend. Kyo once again with the double damage room.
Very nice. But at the same time, mid tower went down, so not a total loss for Pokerface.
I guess it's funny that Pokerface still have the experience advantage, but MVP, they obviously have that gold advantage. They've already taken down 2 tier 1s and tier 2.
Yeah, they've done some great work. Very aggressive style. It looks like they might be trying for the mid tower now.
Yeah.
We see Death Prophet and Slark mid. And yeah, they're pushing it up.
Exorcism up in 5.
So we'll probably see that coming out again for sure.
But the thing, Black Hole will be up, but Chronosphere will be down. So no point into silence yet on the Death Prophet. Really just wanting to max out the damage.
Maximum pushing power.
Already picked up that Yule's Scepter.
Nice.
That's a Cyclone ability now.
Could definitely help with the Black Hole.
Oh, wow, Rubik's picked up a very early Blink Dagger.
Wow, he's been making money.
Yeah. He's like maxed out on ability now.
75 CS for Shadow Fiend, so he's been doing very well in the farming. Finding it where he can.
Brewmaster's still waiting on that Blink Dagger. He needs a little bit more gold. And Slark working into a Shadow Blade. Yeah, QO generally likes to go for Shadow Blade on this hero over the Blink Dagger.
It's kind of interesting, but I like it. Definitely gives a lot of ganking power.
Oh, Midas online. Catch up Midas.
Catch up Midas. But this tower is definitely going to go down for sure.
It is.
Increasing the gold lead for MVP.
Yeah, the siege is too strong. I think Pokerface are smart.
Yep.
By not wanting to fight that. And there's another Blink Dagger online now for the Brewmaster.
Everyone getting their farm.
Yeah, the tier 2 towers should follow next. Fortification as well as a TP. And MP should be able to get out there in time.
Yeah, both players TPing out. Giving some space for the Faceless Void, which I think at this point is very important, considering how hard that lane was bottom.
Yeah, I mean, he has picked up 45 last hits, 12.5 minutes into the game. So it's like not like the worst case
It's
scenario.
not like super horrible, but at the same time, he's still a long way away from where he wants to be.
Yeah, like there's no Battle Fury coming out of the Void this game.
Oh, yeah.
He's just trying to get, like maybe a Maelstrom online. And JYU, item-wise, not really too rich.
Is he going for what, a Vanguard next?
I guess he could physical damage. They have a lot of physical damage on MVP side, but
Yeah.
it's pretty evenly spread out between physical and magical.
Hmm.
Well, there's your Shadow Blade already completed for QO.
Looking for something. Looks like they might want to go for the Faceless Void here. Really out of position. Pings go off.
This is a hard hero to take down. If they get the jump on him, it's possible. Okay, in comes March.
Yeah.
Does he have the silence, though? QO? Oh, okay, he's trying the TP away. Oh, look at that. Cyclone. In comes 4F as well, lifting up Febby as well. Can he get out of here?
Oh.
No. He time walks away, but in comes Ryzen as well with his own time walk. And yeah, I think Febby has to just accept that he's not surviving.
He's gone.
Meanwhile, there's a black hole used, and oh man, QO is just man-moding straight up on Cynical. He gets the kill, and he'll use his ultimate to just kind of shadow dance away. And maybe he'll try to turn it around. No, he doesn't. He just finishes off the creeps.
Could very well though. I mean, he's doing some definite work here.
And a bit of dewarding. Meanwhile, Roshan is under fire. MVP looking to take this, and I mean, they have a pretty solid Roshan lineup with the Exorcism Spirits.
Yep, pings went off from Pokerface, but they're in no position at all to really do with
They're
this.
no shape.
Losing the Enigma and the Faceless Void like that definitely opens up.
Yeah, Faceless Void is not doing too great net worth. Now, I think Shadow Fiend actually is still #1
Yeah.
in terms of net worth.
Yep.
He's just done such a great job farming. He's got a lot of flash farm potential. But OQO, can you spot him?
Oh,
That they see him, I think.
Sentry Ward.
Yeah, you have to have sentry wards and things like that against QO.
Oh yeah, this is a Shadow Blade up for sure. Great farming by Shadow Fiend. Got to be a little careful here, though.
Oh, March. Can he actually just chase him down? Uses the Cyclone. Oh, this could be a bit of a mistake, though.
Oh.
Okay, waiting for everyone else to join in. Now we have 2 heroes from MVP nearby. And there's Drunken Haze. Will we see a Thunderclap as well? This Panda is damn fast. And, oh, Telekinesis lift on the JYU. In comes Kyo as well. And it doesn't matter how tanky this guy is. I think he is going down. And yeah, March will finish the job.
Very nice.
One. Yeah.
A lot of pickoffs from MVP, 10-4.
I really liked how MVP handled that because it kind of was like they were just trying to scare him away, but like weren't fully committing. And then they actually said at like the last second when JYU thought it'd be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna actually bring everyone in, and you're not getting out of here.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Stuck around for long enough. Very solid play here. It looks like
Maxing out time lock. I'm surprised Febby didn't get more points in the backtrack, considering how defensive he had to play in the early stages.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess, yeah, it's kind of interesting like that. See kind of a rotation bottom, so maybe they're going to try for the tier 2 at some point soon. Might want to make work of that Aegis. The MVP are just so good at doing objectives.
They are.
It's like the strongest suit.
Yeah, it's a part of the game they've really figured out.
Yeah, they know what to go for.
All right, there's the smoke up from MVP. 4 of their members. QO nearby as well, and with the Shadow Blade and Aegis, he's A-okay.
He's A-okay. Ready to do some YOLO diving.
Indeed. The cool thing about Shadow Blade is you get like max movement speed when it's used, basically.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's amazing for ganking for sure. But so many great wards on the map. They're completely aware of the situation. Everyone missing, except for Slark, who's running around the jungle with Shadow Blade. There must be something going on.
I'm actually surprised MVP. Oh, hold on. Oh, Cyclone right after the Chronosphere. That's helped him out a lot, and will give March enough time to escape the situation.
Wow.
Oh, meanwhile, Ryzen whiffed the plays. Stole the Chronosphere, got 3 locked in. And Enigma's down. That's no black hole for the team fight. And looks like, they also killed Faceless Void on the back end of it. Telekinesis on the JYU. Blink, Thunderclap. Do they actually follow this up, though? There's the Ice Path. The Siege will continue. The Spirits are out. And Cyclone as well. But MP's nearby. And QO taking a lot of damage,
So
actually.
much damage. But has Aegis. Doesn't want to waste this.
And there we go, a Thunderclap. And now out come the Spirits, and MP solo on health being kept alive thanks to the restoration from the Witch Doctor. Cyclone really being used a lot here. Ryzen low on health now, trying to escape, but I don't know if he can do anything else. He's going to live, throw back before he dies. And, oh, there's a black hole, though. QO, he's going to fall.
Wow.
And Death Prophet has died as well. The Aegis is popped. Febi's now back once more, and QO Shadow Blades away. We'll see where he can go. Time Walk, Blink away. Forev. And I think, yeah, they defend the tower as well, so...
Pretty even trade.
Ouch, this actually put the gold experience into Pokerface's favor.
Wow. Great turnaround.
Very good turnaround.
Ryzen doing a lot of work there.
Yeah, that was a sick Chronosphere steal.
Completely removing the black hole till the very end was definitely a huge part to play in that.
Yeah, but even from that fight, we're already starting to see where Pokerface, they're still like way in this game. Even though MVP has taken more towers, at the end of the day, if MVP have like another bad team fight or two, then I don't think they can actually win.
Yeah, well, like, their Pokerface are very geared for the late game here. With Shadow Fiend, with their other heroes, I mean, they are in such good position.
QO, he's going to go right on the MP. The BKB is used. Now he's going to turn it around, and Febi using his Chronosphere ultimate. They get the kill on QO.
Wow. Yeah, and this is exactly what they need. They're turning it around here, and it's getting closer and closer to the late game here. I mean, it's 20 minutes in, almost.
Come back.
Oh. Ryzen.
Oh, and it looks like the first item to be built for this Faceless Void is the Agnum Scepter. Okay, Exorcism out. Looks like they want to go on JYU, lifting him up as well, bringing him back to silence. Locked in place. Look at how damn tanky that Bristleback is. They still kill him, but they need like 4 members to do it. Now they're going to go on to Cynical. And, oh man, March just chasing him down. I don't think there's any way he can get out of here.
Oh, no chance.
Nope. Well, that's nice. So 2 pickoffs, and there's no Chronosphere, there's no Black Hole. MVP, they still have a little bit of time on Exorcism. They'll push into the Tier 2 tower, and from the look of things, they should be able to get it.
Oh yeah, they've got this for sure. There's no way they can defend it from here. And it's another objective down for MVP.
Yes, indeed. 1 Tier 2 tower remaining on Pokerface's end. MVP are rolling in the dough, but that being said, there's 2 Hand of Midases on Pokerface's team.
Definitely can make some catch up. Ooh, Febi, gotta be careful.
He's okay. You know what? These guys need to buy boots of travel. They're just TPing away so much because...
They might as well at this point.
MVP are just focusing on trying to pick off players. Because Pokerface, they're weak individually, well, kind of weak individually, comparative to their team fight where they're really strong and that's where they shine.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, they just kind of just have to hold out and not feed too much more. And they should be in a great shape for the late game, as long as they don't lose any racks in the time. I mean, they're at a point now where MVP can only push uphill, really.
Bristleback does indeed have a Vanguard and looks to be working on a Shiva's. Let's have the plate mail.
All right.
Brewmaster well on his way towards his Agnum Scepter. Let's see, March already has mech, plate mail as well, so going to see Shiva's on both ends, basically. I wonder, do the illusions S and shift? I don't think so, no.
I don't think so.
There's your Agnum Scepter for the Void.
Well, nice.
So he's already actually done a great job at catching up. Number 4 in net worth, considering the how bad the lanes went.
Yeah, considering how bad bottom lane went, it was quite a surprise. 21-minute Agnums.
There's been some pretty solid Chronospheres from March this game, though, or from Febi.
Yeah. MVP looking to do some work bottom. Looks like they want to take out that last Tier 2.
Yeah, indeed they will. We have a TP coming in, though. Silence, though, on the Febi. Let's be careful. In comes MP trying to right-click down March, but March is pretty darn tanky.
Oh, so much damage.
They're defending.
They're defending.
Holding on.
Brewmaster in position to do a great blink.
I don't know if MVP should even try to take this fight, but in comes Forev, uses his ultimate. And we'll see the stun on to MP, but he uses the BKB. Ultimate comes out. Lots of damage being dished out on the Pandas, and they may actually end up dying. It's just 1 left, and they're going to lose Forev. Down he goes. And MVP, they're in full-on retreat. Febby, if he moves forward, gets a good chrono off.
Definitely can secure one more kill. Oh. Gets out.
Okay, looks like Keen survives. I am surprised that only 4 have died.
Yeah.
Already, Pokerface's team fight potential is looking really solid.
It's getting to that point. It's getting to that point for sure where it's just getting a little too ridiculous.
Yeah, Roshan's not back yet, but he will be very soon. Looks like Eye of Scotty will be the next item choice for Slark.
Wondering exactly what Shadow Fiend will go next. Ooh, we got a smoke up. It's like Pokerface going to begin the aggression. Oh, going to run straight into Jakiro.
All right, Febby, is he going to use his ultimate?
I don't know if it's worth it on Jakiro.
Yeah, they're going to get the kill.
Yeah, easy enough.
Stealing that ultimate.
Oh, so cute.
Roshan has respawned, though, and Pokerface.
They get a kill, so why not?
Yeah.
Perfect opportunity.
MVP, if they handle this perfectly, maybe they can kill off Pokerface.
That's what I'm doing somewhere.
Ready. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. MVP can, or Pokerface can just turn this around and use Chronosphere. They have it.
Yep, at any point.
Black hole. Uh-oh, the Observer Ward.
Oh.
Okay, here comes Kyo. He's going to go right on Cynical. And there's a mass silence, but Kyo just getting blown up inside the Chronosphere.
Wow. That was a beautiful Chronosphere. Perfect position to kind of like keep everyone else out of the fight. Yeah. Just let it be a 5v1.
Pokerface, are they going to actually get the kill? Roshan, Exorcism's ready, and March is going to go ahead and use it. They get a nice silence as well, and they're just bursting down Sky. He'll be unavailable in this team fight. There's the ultimate from MP as well. They've Cyclone the Bristleback into the air, trying to focus down those spirits. They get one. MP, though, chased away. Ryzen blinks forward, lifts up MP, throws him back a little bit as well. He's so low on health, just a little bit more damage. Oh, the dual breath. Can they finish him off? Oh, so close.
Oh, I can't believe it.
But no death.
And they might very well get Roshan from this. Maybe he's so low now.
It's back and forth. Exorcism has been used up. Febby, his ultimate will be up in 5. Can Ryzen steal it, though? Agnum Scepter online for the Brew. Cyclone. But this could be a death on March. He's trying to run away. There's a weird Chronosphere. Okay, never mind. It gets 2, but it's stolen by Ryzen. And can he use this? Kyo's also back. He's looking to chase down Cynical and misses the pounce. But he is still just DPSing away on Cynical. Uses his ultimate. And this should be a kill. Oh, no, the mech. But blink forward from forward. Thunderclap. And they do secure the kill. Also, it looks like Face's Wood was picked off in that fight as well. JYU stuck inside a Chronosphere, but he's just a little bit too tanky. And MVP will move into the Roshan pit, and they're going to get the Roshan kill
finally,
at the end.
In the end.
That was a very long and drawn-out fight. MVP are still quite in this. Look at that graph.
Wow. I kind of feel like that Chronosphere from the Faceless Void was really off the mark. I mean, he got 2, but at the same time, everyone was out of position completely to do anything about it.
Yeah.
So they barely took any damage whatsoever. And it kind of took the Faceless Void out of the fight.
That's funny because I think that's the first time I've ever seen a fight where the Chronosphere finished its cooldown and the second one was used in that same like long drawn out team fight.
Yeah, I know, right?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, and then Ryzen once again doing great work on the Rubik. He is an amazing Rubik.
Yeah, Ryzen's just one of the best support players in Korea. He's really good.
Definitely knows how to use his ultis. So 18-10, MVP Phoenix in quite a considerable lead now, getting that Roshan once again.
I would still say it's decently even in Blade. Like, I mean, even that team fight was very back and forth.
Very back and
out.
forth.
And the dire advantage for MVP did help them secure the kill on Roshan. And Witch Doctor quite poor.
Yeah, that was actually a big factor too. Witch Doctor kind of like dropping in the start of that fight, so we saw no Death Ward whatsoever.
Yeah, and I love the use of Cyclone from March. Really taking out a lot of these players, and we'll see a full 5-man smoke from MVP. And the next target, whoever's unlucky enough to be in their way, in their path.
Yep, no wards up or anything to kind of have any idea of where the enemy may be on the map, where MVP may be. So they have to be like kind of defensively here, and Shadow Fiend out of position, getting the Ancients. Got to be careful.
Man, really looking for aggressive. Oh, MP though uses BKB. QO, he'll throw out the ultimate and backs off.
Wow. Very fast reaction time there.
Yeah, and he forced out a BKB charge for free pretty much.
Yeah.
Febby time walks into a teleport. And they'll come back to mid lane. MVP are basically just, they've dispersed back. Their gank didn't really accomplish anything, but there's counter smoke from Pokerface.
Things are going off for the Brewmaster. We might see.
Brewmaster. He has Blink, though. 4F. If his reflexes are good, he should be okay. Yeah, look at that. As soon as the smoke's revealed from the Witch Doctor, he gets out of it.
Oh, yeah.
And Slark has finished up his Eye of Scotty. So really darn tanky. He is able to see the enemy team. Okay, gonna go on to Cynical. And there's the black hole, though. They get 2. And it's stolen by Ryzen. They kill off Cynical. And this is an absolute disaster for Pokerface. There's the Cyclone as well. And Exorcism MP. He's going to try the TP out of here, but not fast enough. And holy crap, that ultimate did a lot of damage.
So much damage, especially when there's only one target.
Febby in no man's land. We'll see if MVP can find him. But no, they say, hey, there's a tier 2 tower here. Why don't we just go ahead and try the face take out that? Oh, so close.
JYU
almost got him.
Yeah. JYU kind of pushing mid.
Yeah, this guy's getting really darn tanky, but Phoenix are tanky themselves.
Oh yeah, they're doing just fine, and they should get this tier 2.
Yeah, eventually they will get it. They just Pokerface can't fight without Black Hole, without the Shadow Fiend. I guess the weakness of Pokerface's lineup is that if they don't have Black Hole and Chronosphere, their team fight is somewhat lackluster.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree for sure. And especially when like Ryzen is stealing at least one of them every fight, like it just gets backfired completely.
And like those are spells kind of like you use them and you don't use another spell afterward. There's a big timing window to steal them. So
well, like if they're been cast.
Yeah, if Ryzen
channeling,
if Ryzen does his job, he should always get those spells.
100%. As long as he's not in the black hole, he should be taking the black hole.
Yeah. And that could be one of the reasons why Blink Dagger was picked up so early. Makes sense.
Yeah. Shiver.
Ryzen. Yeah, and he's spot Febby. All right. There's telekinesis. And Black holes him as well, buying some time for his teammates to come in as well. And he just time walks away.
Still not enough.
Stolen by Ryzen. They don't get the kill, but it was a good attempt.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Maelstrom will be picked up by the Faceless Void, so the damage will slowly come online for him. It's 30 minutes into the match, 10-20, MVP with a pretty solid lead, but still anyone's game.
Still anyone's game. I mean, a really bad team fight for MVP could definitely mean at least a tier 2 tower.
QO. He's going to spot Sky. He's trying to TP away, but man, just the initiation.
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix just keep getting these pickoffs, which is really putting them ahead and really setting him up to do more objectives for sure.
It's not a huge amount of gold lead, but I mean, the pickoffs do add up over time.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're kind of gearing up to start working on a tier 3. It's maybe difficult, but if they can get, I mean, they already have Witch Doctor down.
Shiva's, I believe, has been completed by March. And Cyclone onto the Enigma as well. He has 20 seconds left on cooldown. They can use the fortification. These Panda spirits are just getting ripped apart. And in comes Febby. He hasn't used his ultimate yet. There's an Ice Path that's buying enough time for March to get out of there. A-OK. Exorcism continuing to do work. Silence as well. Helping out. And MVP smartly, they back off. Aegis will be reclaimed. And nice. Not bad. That was really smart decision-making, I feel, from Phoenix. They didn't overstay their welcome. They realized they couldn't take the team fight. Not in that scenario. And they just back off.
Yeah.
They do a good amount of damage to force out the fortification, the glyph as well.
Force out the glyph, and now Pokerface kind of going for counter gank
4F,
here.
can he blink away? Yes, he does. That is close, but still, I don't know if it's enough. This path.
Get off. Third. Tier 2 mid, getting pushed.
And MVP, they don't have Exorcism, so their team fight is really looking weak. I think they actually have to give up the tier 2.
Yeah, this looks like they're going to take it on at this point. Oh.
Oh, very aggressive forward blink, or forward time walk, but then a blink away. And this forward's getting pretty tanky as well. Brewmaster, very, very tanky. Just casual vitality booster on him.
Yep. Yeah, MVP kind of taking the lead here. Golden experience. Not by much at all there. Still a very close game.
Ah. But the longer the game drags on, I feel the more of an advantage Pokerface will have. And the DPS that Shadow Fiend is doing is already showing that the primal split from Brewmaster is not entirely effective.
They drop so quickly.
They do.
And that was like in their base. I was like,
oh, it's an Assault Cuirass that has been finished up by the Brewmaster, or by the Bristleback. And that helps out Void and Shadow Fiend so much. The extra armor is really nice. This guy is not going down anytime soon.
oh, he's living forever, essentially.
Over 20 armor on this guy.
Even the tower doesn't do anything. Going for another tier 2 here. Oh.
Brewmaster comes in, uses the primal split. We'll see what he can accomplish. And, oh, there we go. That is a 3-man ultimate, but the Black Hole stolen. Buying a little bit more time, and now the Exorcism Spirits, they get Febby. Febby is down, so is the Witch Doctor. The team fight, it's working out very good for MVP. They're going to get MP potentially. No, he TPs away. They get JYU, though. Holy crap. Ryzen with the plays.
Wow. Beautiful time warp. Once again.
And just MVP, they're just a little bit too tanky. This face is Void. He can't dish out enough damage yet.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting these time warps, but at the same time, Chronosphere, sorry, and they're just, he can't do any damage in them. He's just not doing any damage. Time and time again, we see him get these perfect Chronospheres, but his team isn't around to help out.
Well, MVP, I think that the timing window for them is just blown wide open. And here's a chance for them to get a Verax as well as the tower. Faces Void down for 10, Bristle for 19, and Pokerface can do nothing but sit and watch as they lose their Verax.
Yeah, they really can't make anything happen here.
Just finishing it down, almost dead, and down it will go. Yo just gets out of there. Febby stuck in the ice path, so he will not be able to move forward. And, you know, smartly, MVP just back off.
Yeah, objective taken. Jakiro busted, but
MVP very good at not overstepping their boundaries, not overextending.
Yeah, they're playing a very, very smart game. No overextensions whatsoever. Just something a lot of other teams, especially in Tier 2, need to learn of.
Yes. Very, very good point you make, Moonglade. And check that out, Agnum Scepter for the Rubik.
Why not? I mean, he's doing so much work taking these black holes and chronospheres.
Yeah.
I think it's yeah.
He'll basically have Chronosphere for every fight that Pokerface does.
Yeah.
Ryzen's actually, he's been able to make a lot of money this game. And Blink Dagger on the Jakiro. We don't see that item too often on the two-headed dragon.
But I actually like it a lot. Definitely giving him more.
No Agnum Scepter, Macro Pry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Whiplash.
I mean, it was kind of cool to see. Like, it's a ridiculous range, but it's still
it's cool, but it's still like.
It's still not the best item.
It's not much damage.
Yeah. If you stand in there for 20 seconds, it'll do a good amount of damage.
Yeah.
Borat spots JYU. Roshan has respawned, and this could be our next big team fight. There's a black hole. Triple black hole. Black holes across the board from both sides, and a lot of damage. Look at that Heen. Perfect positioning. Look at the damage that has been done. Lots of silences as well. UO, he's going for it. He gets the kill. The Witch Doctor already down. Now look at that Febby. He's so low on health. Can the Exorcism finish him off? No, he can't. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend has been blown up. They're trying to turn it around. Cynical does die. Unable to really accomplish too much. And MVP, they are just taking these team fights, wrecking the opposition. And I believe, Moonglade, this may be the final straw to break the camel's back.
It may very well be. Abyssal Blaine on the slog now, and another Roshan, 2 MVP. From here, they can definitely push another Tier 3.
I have to say, dude, that MVP have certainly been outplaying Pokerface in the team fights.
Oh, I agree completely. Considering Pokerface's team fights, yeah, MVP have made it work time and time again. And I feel like it's really been down to the Rubik. Ryzen has just been doing so much work, getting a Chronosphere just about every fight.
Like, everyone's been, like, their team fight, if everyone coordinates together, is pretty darn impressive. You have Rubik with, the big Chronosphere steals. You have Panda going in there and doing a lot of tanking, forcing them to pick a hard target, and then Heen had a really nice Ice Path, and then Macropry after the Chronosphere ended. Of course, March causing mayhem with the Cyclone, and the Spirits providing a lot of sustained DPS, and then QO finding the weaker targets and just doing his best to take them out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Cyclones have been amazing too, for sure. That's one definitely thing I've noticed a lot. Especially in either saving someone from a Chronosphere or a Black Hole, or simply taking out the Enigma from the fight.
It's actually
that last fight.
MVP. It's so hard to actually kill one of their members because of how much delay they can create.
How much utility they have.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And yeah, here we go, pushing up bottom, and it's going to be a very hard fought for Pokerface. They're going to really need to start getting some good Chronospheres and damage done. But at the same time, MVP kind of getting out of position here, pushing up a lane.
Manta style online for the Shadow Fiend, but beyond that, he's actually too incredibly tankier. Damage-wise. Meanwhile, JYU, he's getting damaged a lot by QO, but QO, Danny will fall. The Aegis is popped. Macropry in a pretty darn solid position. There's your Primal Split from Forev. And Shadow Fiend doing a lot of damage. QO forced to use the cheese, and he gets a kill. Now going for another one, potentially stuck in the Ice Path. They get MP. Meanwhile, this Death Ward, a lot of damage. Actually, I think it was stolen. Yes, it was. And that was the ultimate. Multiple buybacks from Pokerface, but I don't know if it's enough. JYU solo on health. Forward blink from Forev. He gets the kill. MP back in the fray as well. Everyone on Phoenix is still alive. They tried so hard to take down QO, but the cheese, the Aegis, it was enough. Now he gets the leap onto MP. It's a dieback. Pokerface, they're losing everybody. Febby will fall as well. There's the good game. Wow. MVP showing that they can really... They have good team fight, man. They have good coordination. That was extremely impressive play.
Yeah.
They know they're so happy. I felt like they were completely in sync with each other that game.
Yeah. Oh, their teamwork and their mechanics, and everything came together so well, especially against such a hard team fight.
And Pokerface played well, but MVP, man, it's like they're one person. Their entire roster, everyone's mind is linked together, and they all knew exactly what to do and how to play perfectly in those situations. Very, very impressive.